It's Amy Lewis from the KFBK Morning News with Brandon Haefele from Catalyst Mortgage. This time around we are talking about deceptive loan practices because not everybody is going to talk with you and tell you the full story, tell you the real story. That's what you get from Brandon Haefele. But here's the deal. I think that a lot of people think that once you start a loan process with any company, that company is looking out for your best interests, and that's not always the case.
Really, Amy, you're correct. I think that the common misconception is, okay, I can just go to a mortgage company, they're going to give me full faith, and they're going to close my loan. When in fact, you as a consumer have to be smart up front and understand companies are there to make a profit, and you have to make sure that you're deciphering through all of the clutter, the noise, and make sure you get to the point. What's it going to cost me? What's my interest rate? And the material facts of the loan. And
you can't really tell if somebody's like that, but I would guess that because we've been through a few of these processes over the years, 30 years of this, if they hurry you along, if they push you into things that you're not ready to do.
Exactly. I think that the common block up front that you should be questioning anything is, when they say, okay, hey, this is the interest rate, this is what we can offer. Okay, we need to get your credit card number, we need to start the process, we need to go, because interest rates might rise, and the fast talk. You need to take a step back when people are trying to rush you to go through the process. What's the reason? Are they afraid that you might shop around? Are they afraid that you might look at their loan estimate and then compare it to somebody else? I mean, those are just the very beginning stages of, okay, hey, wait, what's really going on?
And at that point, I think it's really important, too, for people to know you can back out of this process. You can say, this doesn't feel right, can't you?
Absolutely. During the entire loan process, until you sign with the notary at the very end, and then even then, you still have a 3-day right to cancel.
I know that. That's how I found you.
Exactly.
Because I had a bad experience, and we came right to you.
Exactly. You have all the way till then to cancel, and I think that up front is a consumer, you have to do your research, know what you're looking to accomplish, and then make sure that each lender, from if you're looking even online or in person, and like we said before, Sacramento has great lenders here in this region, but you have to do your research as a consumer and make sure that you're not being taken advantage of by some of these lenders. I mean, the common thing is when a lender will tell you, okay, Catalyst Mortgage is quoting you a no-cost loan. Well, we're quoting you truly zero cost, whereas another lender might say, oh yeah, no, there's no cost. Oh wait, no lender cost. Right. But there's still the title, the escrow, all the other stuff, and so
you
that you would ultimately have to pay for. So it's really comparing apples to apples. Or when somebody says, "Well, I'm going to give you a 3.5 30-year fixed," well, I'm going to give you, let's say, a 3.8 or 3.9. What are the difference in payments and costs? And is this lower rate that you're going to pay $6,000, $7,000, $10,000 in fees even worth it?
Well, exactly.
And those are those things that lenders do and people just in general do. So as a consumer, you have to slow down. You have to look at, really apples to apples comparisons. Make sure that these lenders are not taking advantage of you, and be informed. Be an informed consumer.
That's it.
And slow down.
You talked about like a boiler room company. Is there a way you can tell that you're dealing with a boiler room company, or is it kind of like what I said, they push you through, or how do you tell?
Really, it is. It's that, in my opinion, it's the push you through. They don't seem to have the care, the compassion for your scenario. They're not really taking time with you. It's just kind of turn, burn. And really, in this day and age, you can't work, and you should not work with companies like that. There are a few of those companies here in Sacramento, and I'm not naming names, but there definitely are companies that I don't believe in those practices, and other companies that we support, which we have discussed on the Catalyst Report.
There are a lot of companies that
do good business.
Yeah, you've talked about a number of other companies that do business like you do business, but people need to know that there are other companies that just want to get the loan and push it away.
Exactly.
Which means you're pushing me away.
Well, in a lot of cases, but it comes down to who's going to cost you more money and who is going to be an advocate for you, not just now, but like we've talked about, when your loan is sold to servicing and beyond in 5 years, and identifying the companies that are only looking to make a profit and also aren't being clear on the loan terms. The number one thing I say is, like we've discussed before, when you call Catalyst Mortgage for the first time, don't even trust us. We are not your, we're a company that you've never met before. Right. Don't trust us, just like you wouldn't trust somebody else. You need to get the paperwork in writing, see what we are talking about with numbers from a loan estimate, and then make your financial decision.
Especially if that company quotes a rate that even you know is hinky.
Exactly. And usually we can tell somebody, okay, that doesn't seem right, let's get a loan estimate.
Yeah.
And then the other company will delay on getting a loan estimate, delay. And really, to be clear, that for consumers, when you get a quote, within 24 to 48 hours at the very most, you should be able to have a loan estimate in writing. You should be
Wow.
able to have an estimate without having an appraisal done, without having anything else done, without even providing paperwork. You have a right to receive a loan estimate up front before doing anything. So get those things so you're informed.
So that's a lot to learn or to know about, right? And especially if you have a friend of yours who is looking to buy a home loan and they don't know things to look out for. Deceptive loan practices. I mean, seriously, you got to know this stuff. So pass this video on to them too. Listen to the Catalyst Report too on Monday mornings from 7 to 8 on KFBK. Check out Brandon and Catalyst Mortgage as well at catalystmortgage.com or call today.
916-287-7777.
Absolutely. Catalystmortgage.com on the web.